welcome back. In this new advanced level with 2D drawing, I will be producing this figure. This is a cassette reel. The first thing to do as customary is to analyze the drawing to determine where the centers are and where to draw first. In this case, I notice that this has three symmetrical or three similar parts, and I notice here that an angle is given 120. The largest diameter is 140. Of the small diameter you have 8 inside here. This diameter for this section is 128. So the first thing I'm going to do here is to draw a circle which represents the outer diameter of 140. So the first thing to do now is to change to my construction layer or my center layer. Now construction first. Then engage circle by left click here or type C. Left click, then move out. Enter 140, 14, out. D for diameter, enter. Diameter of 143, enter. That is it. To move this, I left click and then left click and drag to bring this over to where I want it. Escape, that's now done. Now the next thing to do, so this is that. This diameter now, this diameter here is 128. It's diameter of 128. 128. So I go back to circle, spacebar to reactivate, move towards the circumference, left click here, then type D for diameter, enter, then select type 1 to 8, enter. That is now done. What I'm going to do at this time is to establish my center mark. So I left click here, type CM, enter, and click here to get my center mark. I want this to be on a separate layer, different layer. I'll left click there, then go up to my center. That is now done. My next step is to draw a circle here. This circle, I started on the outer circle first, and I could start on the inner, or I could start here to draw this as well. I typically start in the middle first, but in this case I started with the two outer circles. My next step is to establish the center mark here for this circle, and also a center mark for this circle as well. This has a radius of, let me see, 102, 102, 102, and 102, and I'm trying to locate the radius. 102, 102, what's this radius? 102 and 75, yes. So this is 102, this is 75, diameter. So I type C for circle, enter. Left click here, diameter, D, enter. Type 102, 102, enter. Spacebar to reactivate. Next one is 73. D for diameter, enter. Diameter of 73, enter. Right. So this is one center mark. This is next center mark. So I'm gonna change these to my center mark layer. In this case, I'm using this center mark. That has been established. Escape. My next step is to draw the circle for the center mark right here. This circle and that circle right there. Now this circle has a radius of this has a radius of what's the radius for this? Oh, this radius is 6.5. This radius is 6.5. So this lower radius is 6.5, and the upper radius is 6.5 and 6.5 and uh, I haven't seen any radius for this upper one, so I might use this radius. I might use 13. Might use 13 in that case. 6.5 and 13. Because I haven't seen anything that comes from this. Alright, 6.5 and 13. So C for circle, enter. Left click here. 6.5, enter. Space bar, click here. Let this be 13, 3, enter. I have that. So I have those two. Right. No, this is too big. This is too big. Oh, probably it's right. Yeah, I think it's right. 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 All right. Now I would like to draw a tangent from this circle to that circle, that to that. So for that, I engage line. Click on line or type L for line. Then type tan, TAN for tan. Enter. Left click this circle. Go again. Type TAN for tan. Enter. Left click there. Space bar to reactivate. TAN for tan, enter. TAN for tan, enter. Escape. Now that is done. Tangent is done there. My next step is to trim this out. So I go type TR, enter key. Then left click here, left click there, zoom in a bit, left click here, and left click here. That is now done. Escape. Left click, delete. So the first one has been created. Now my next step is to mirror this. Or I to mirror this. Yeah. But I could mirror that now, or I could probably wait off a little bit. Yeah. Um, could wait off a little bit. All right. Well, let me mirror this now. Let me mirror it now let's do MI for mirror. Enter. Oh, not mirror. Sorry, array. It's not mirror. It's array that I want. Left click there. Left click. So array. ARRAY. Enter. In this case, again, I want polar array. It says to specify the center. Left click here, and this will give me 6 automatically. However, I only need 3. So I go up to the top left and change that 6 to 3, followed by the enter key, and that is now 3. So that part is now done. Yep. Now I need to focus on this part of it, this part right here. This is parallel, this is parallel, and the parallel distance is 6. Yeah, as indicated here. Parallel at a distance of 6. So for that, I'm gonna put offset this, or I could use XL, enter, draw a line here, one line here, a line here, escape. Then offset this by 6, O for offset, enter, offset distance 6.5, enter, left click. Alright, that is done. That is now established. Yeah. Now I could mirror this on the other side. Mirror this. I'm gonna trim this. TR, enter. Left click there. That is gone. Left click here. Left click there. Escape. Now I'm gonna mirror these two on the other side. MI, enter. Left click here. Enter. First mirror line is here. Second mirror line is here. Enter. That is now done. Alright. My next step is to now I could trim this one. Well, I could delete this one now, as I no longer need this one anymore. Could delete that one. Delete that as well. I no longer need that one. So now my next step is to draw. Oh, the circle is already there. This is already there. So my next step would be to draw. Draw a circle inside here. Draw a circle inside here. Draw a circle inside here. Circle inside here. This circle has a radius of 25. Circle inside here, radius 25. Circle inside here, radius 25. So C for circle. C, enter. Click here. 25, 25, enter. So this now becomes that. Trim, TR, enter. Click there, there. Click here, there. Alright, this part's now established. Now let me see if I give us an angle for that. Or but what I could do is what I could do in this case, let me see what's best to do now in this case. In this case, that is there, that is there. I could now mirror. I should mirror these two, or array these two. Probably I should have done that before. So escape. Left click here. Left click, drag, delete. Mirror those two as well. So click here. No, array. Click here. Type array. ARRAY. Enter. Polar. And here is the center that is now created. And again, I go up here and I change that to 3. Enter. enter. And that is now created around there. Now I now have the different parts for that. So I could trim TR, enter, enter, escape, TR, enter, enter, trim this little part right here, trim this little part here, trim this little part here, trim this little part here, trim that little part, and I now have three of that. Trim this little part here, trim right here, and trim here, and trim there. So I now have this right here, this right here. Now I could go ahead and add my fillet to this. Yeah, add the fillet radius to these. Now let me see what the radius are. The first fillet radius is this is 13. This is 13. And this is 13. I'm thinking this is 13 right across, 13 here, 13 there as well. Let me check to confirm. 13 there, 13 there, 13, 13. Well, I assume that are 13 because there is no other indication to suggest that that is anything else. So I go to fillet, F for fillet, F for fillet, enter, R for radius, enter, 13, enter, then click multiple as I want couple with a couple of them. Click here, click here, click here. Oh, guess what? I need to explode these. Remember now, if you do not explode your array, you will not be able to modify it, alright? Very important. Back to fillet, F for fillet, enter key, type R for radius, enter, 13 is good. I need multiple, so I click on M, and left click here, left click there, left click here, left click there, left click here, left click there, and I left click here, left click there, left click here, left click there, here as well as there, and here to there, left click here, left click there. That is done. Here as well as there, here and there. Bring this up. Left click here, left click there, left click there, and here. Okay. And that seems to be it. That seems to be it. Yeah, that seems to be it. Oh, no. Escape to clear the command bar. Then click to delete these. Delete. Now I need it. There should be a circle inside here. Circle of diameter. Or this seems to be a star point screw head. Yeah. So C for circle, enter. Left click here. D for diameter, enter. 8, enter. That seems to be that. And I'm gonna draw a line between these points. Line here, there, enter. Spacebar, here, there, enter. My next step is to change to my outline layer to brighten up the section which are to be brightened up. So I click on one, then change to my outline. That is good. Now I'm going to use match property. MA, enter. Click on this. Touch, touch, there. Oh, that has not been exploded. If you're trying to modify the line and you realize it's not responding, it is because it is in probably array or X line and it has not been exploded. So that part is done. Now escape. I now need to explode these. See? Type C. Once it is in array or multi-line, it will not allow you to modify it. So to be able to allow to change it to a modifiable layer, you must type explode. Sorry, must explode it. X enter. That's now done. MA enter. Escape. And that's now done. It's now time to add some dimension to this. Go to dimension layer, and from that I go there, out, spacebar to reactivate, click this, out, spacebar to reactivate, click this, out, spacebar to reactivate, this, out, spacebar to reactivate, click this, out. It's done. Now spacebar to reactivate, left click this and out. Spacebar to reactivate, left click here and out. Spacebar to reactivate, left click this, out. Yeah. And I think that is it. Alright, probably not. Spacebar to reactivate, left click here, and there.